So today I'm going to show you how to fix an issue I run into quite a bit. It's usually when the pop-up drain doesn't connect up back here with the lever. Like I said, it's a pretty easy fix, so let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do from a troubleshooting standpoint is I don't see any visible issues here with the extension, with the lift extension or the lift. It's not loose there. Everything seems to be fine out here. So next I'm just going to remove the ball rod here. Just going to screw this, and then you can move this down and pull that out, and here's our ball rod there. Now it looks fine here. It doesn't look to be corroded. A lot of times you will see the end of this is corroded, and then you got to change the ball rod, which we'll go over in a minute, but that doesn't look to be our issue. So in that case, the issue is probably with the actual pop-up stopper. Now I don't have the old pop-up stopper, but this is a newer one. Probably, and this is the one I'll replace it with, but probably the most common issue I've seen is this stopper is actually busted right here. So when the ball rod goes up and down, it doesn't catch on the stopper and lift the stopper up and down. Like I said, that's probably the most common one I've seen. Easy fix. You can go to your local hardware store, buy a new stopper, but pretty easy to fix. Now to fix this, what we're going to do is we're going to leave our ball rod out like this. So make sure you remove that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our new stopper and we're just going to put it down the drain here. Now when you put it down the drain, we want our plastic piece looking like this, so that when it goes down, the actual ball rod will catch in one of these. We don't want it like this, we want it like that. So then we just put it down there like that. Alright, so now that we have our stopper back in place, we can go ahead and reinstall our ball rod. Now, when we install this, we want to make sure the lift is up. So the back of it should be pointing up like this, and this should just slide right in like that, and then we can tighten it down. Now the reason we want it up like that is because our stopper is in a closed position, so we want the lift to also be in the closed position. If it's down when we install it, our stopper's not going to open and close properly. So make sure that's in the up or in the closed position, like that when you install the stopper. And there you go. Now you can see the stopper goes up and down like it should. All right. So the other problem I have seen, and again, this is not as common as the stopper breaking, but I have seen where the rod gets corroded inside the pipe, and actually that's what causes the problem. So I'm going to show you how to fix that pretty easily too. But we're going to just take this off, and in this scenario, essentially this part of the rod gets corroded, and basically it's worn down to like just a basic little nub down here, and that causes your problem. So let's take all this apart. Now once you get this out, just remember there's a little washer in here that you want to take out as well. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and squeeze this, pull that down. That's all you gotta do, take that off. Now take note of which hole you have here, because you want to use the same one. Now for this repair, we're going to pick up a basically a universal pop-up repair kit, and you usually can pick up one of these at any local hardware store. And it comes with different sizes depending on the brand of the pop-up drain kit. And if you don't know what brand it is, it doesn't really matter. They're all in there. So what we want to do is we've got our old ball rod here. What we're going to do is take the new ball rod out of here, and what we want to do is we want to find a ball that's about the same size as the one that was currently in there. Now there's, like I said, there's three different sizes. So if it's a smaller one, you can find a smaller one, or a larger one, you can find a larger one. This is the largest one that's already on this, and it screws on and off like that. So if you need to use a different one, you can screw it on and off like that. But we're going to find one that's about the same size. And then what we also need is we're going to need this washer here. Now you can use the one that you pulled out, but that's going to go on the outside, right? Now, if this is no good, there's 3 washers that come with the kit as well, and you want to use the one that's closest to the one you pulled out. So in this case, if I was going to switch, I would go with the thicker one here, and I would use that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the nut gasket. Now, I've already, you can use any of the 3 that are in there, but unfortunately I've already tried this, and none of these are the same size nut gasket, so I actually have to reuse this one. So I'll just put this back on here, then we'll go down and I'll show you how to put it in. All right, so now we're going to just take this, take our new ball rod here. Let's go ahead and thread this on. And there's not a lot of space down here, so you just got to figure out what works easiest for you. Usually it's easiest to put this on first, slide it in like that. Then again, I'll explain the washer deal here, but you want the same size, because when we put this in, and again, assuming your stopper is still properly set up, properly lined up, it should just slide in. Then we're going to just tighten it down. And you might have to work with this a little bit if your stopper's not in the right spot. You can hold that up and tighten it down like that. Now this, like I said, this needs to be tight so that when you actually pull this up and the stopper's down, it stays. Because if it's not tight and you put the wrong washer in, it'll fall back down and it won't stay closed. So you want it to be tight. So if you put the wrong size washer in here, so for example, I'll show you. So for example, if I use one of these smaller ones, smaller washers here, thinner, I put this on the end, what's going to happen is put this in, like that. When I tighten it down, it never actually gets tight. So when I go to close the drain, it falls back down. So you need to make sure you put the right size washer in there as well. So we'll put our other one back in. Alright, and there you go. Now you can see that it is working properly. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you click that link below and become one. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button and help us out with the YouTube algorithm. We'll catch you on the next one.